republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Don't label us left or right.
Are American.
Not looking for a war, but we came to fight.
Are American.
Somebody's gotta stand up.
Stand up.
Somebody's gotta do what's right. We're rising cause we're fed up. Got our house in order and got yours in sight. I am American, that's what I am, that's what I think and what I do.
Hey there, it's Jim. It's Caucus Day here in Iowa. Finally, maybe my phone will stop ringing off the hook. I mean, dozens of phone calls every day, you know, vote for me, vote for me. Well, anyway, I guess people are kind of wondering about should I go to the caucus? Well, as far as the presidential candidates are concerned and anything that goes on in the federal level, my feeling is that we're not represented. You know, it doesn't really matter. The Congress, the president, neither one of them has any control over the national security state. You know, the part of the government that's all secret. They're not accountable to any elected officials. They don't have to tell them anything, but yet they get to spend trillions and trillions of dollars, and all this money just goes down the rabbit hole, and Congress can't do anything, President can't do anything. Oh, that's national security. So, I mean, really, it's like having your car just drive by itself and you have absolutely no control of it. So, I don't know, voting for the presidential candidate, if it's going to make that much difference, but the point is, why they do this caucus thing, I guess it just kind of shows who the front runners are and kind of weeds out the people that aren't viable. And so anyway, I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but there's more to the caucus than just the presidential candidate balloting. Of course, here in Iowa, it's just a preference poll. There's nothing binding about it. Doesn't mean you win delegates or anything like that. The way you win delegates is through the people who attend the caucus, and then they choose to go on through the convention process as delegates. So that's, a lot of people will show up to the caucus, they'll cast their ballot, and then they'll leave. But there's more business to do at a caucus than just that. You elect people to the county central committees for the parties, and what that does is those people kind of decide on how the the local party how they do their things, and they help with fundraising just for local activities and support local candidates and such. And so they need people to serve on central committee, and they need delegates to go on to the county, district, and state conventions. Those are the people that kind of actually decide which presidential candidate is going to get the delegates from the state. It's the delegates that make their way up through the convention process. Now, here in Iowa, Ron Paul didn't win the caucus 4 years ago, but he won 22 out of 26 delegates because of organization, and all us people that supported him, went through the convention process as delegates. So that's another thing. You want to get to be a delegate to go on to your convention. That's cool too. And the other thing that you do is propose campaign planks, party platform planks. Now, that's another issue too, is whether or not the candidates actually support the party's platform. If they don't, then I guess they don't deserve the nomination. But you can submit the platform planks through your caucus, and then you get them into the platform of your county and district and state convention. So I'll be proposing some, as usual. I always propose some. We finally got industrial hemp after years and years. Got that recognized by the Iowa GOP, and we do got some medical cannabis type stuff that went through there last time. They recognized the value of hemp oil, and of course we want to proceed with Second Amendment activities. Make sure we don't have any backsliding here in Iowa. I think we're doing pretty good, but we need to get NFA items. We need suppressors and short barrel rifles. Those are prohibited in Iowa, so we want to make sure we get those to go through, and possibly if we can get the stand your ground law improved, so they're not charging the victims of crimes, rather than the perpetrators. That you keep hearing these horror stories about people that are, their lives are just destroyed because they got attacked and they shot somebody. So the person who was the robber actually benefits out of it, and the victim goes through all kinds of hell. So let's get the castle doctrine and stand your ground and all that stuff in Iowa, suppressors and short barrel rifles, and possibly if we can get restoration of rights for nonviolent offenders that stay out of trouble for a long time, that would be a good one too. I definitely want to put up the return of federal controlled lands to the states. That's a good platform plank, and there's lots of other liberty type planks that can be proposed. We went through a whole ton of them 4 years ago when the Ron Paul crew went through. One of our good guys in our group, Thomas Rutherford, he even got into the state platform committee, and we ran through all kinds of liberty stuff. Now the question is whether or not the national candidates are going to support the party platform. Probably not. So that's what's so frustrating about dealing with the District of Columbia, is that we send those people up there. Oh, let's see, we can't tell you anything because it's classified. We can't tell you where the trillions of dollars went. Oh, that's classified. Can you do anything about it? No. So it seems like a lost cause in Washington. We definitely need a revolution where we restore our republic back to a republic form of government and not a corporate kleptocracy. So anyway, if you can, if you're here in Iowa, get out to your caucus, and it's not just the presidential candidate thing that you're participating in. They need people to work on the central committee as committee people and delegates to the convention. So anyway, hope everybody has a good one. At least the ads will finally quit tomorrow and the phone will stop ringing. So anyway, you guys take care. Jim out.
I'm Mark Brenny of Brenny's Motorcycle Clinic, and I'm running for president with the party people, the People's Party. And when I'm elected, I guarantee your life will be so much better. Indian motorcycles will have their own separate lanes on all highways. All accessories for Indian motorcycles will be free with a government subsidy. Read my lips. The other guys are jerks, so vote for me.